Sorry for being so out of it in the video earlier today. That's pretty much what happens when I wake up most of the times with the medication that I'm on and everything. But anyways, tier 28, perfect offense, perfect defense. Okay, I got 10 merges on offense on Astra combined. I don't know if at this stage the merge count should be the same for Astra and for Light for making to top 1k, because last season you needed 6 merges and a perfect offense and a perfect defense to get to top 1k. I placed 996, so I'm still gonna show you all my defenses, so don't worry about it. But it might be, we might be at the stage where you really need all those merges and more in order to score well. I haven't actually taken a look, and I probably should do that, at the prediction thingy for the banner, the mythic banner this month. I don't know if any mythics or anything like that are gonna be rerunning. If so, then well, we should pull for them. The new mythic is most likely 90%. There's a 90% chance that it's gonna be a defense mythic, because that's what IS always does. I don't see too much of a problem with that. Especially now the defenses are going to be pretty much the main thing about the AR. Building a defense is going to be the crux of the mode. A few good news that we've got. First of all, we get more blessings. We get 3 blessings per season, per week. So that's going to let us switch things around very easily. And the second most important to me part is going to be the fact that we're gonna get 15 slots for our maps, up from 5, which is what I was asking when they first made these changes. So that part has made me really happy. There was one more change. What else are they going to change? I'm just searching it really quickly. I didn't really prep for this video. I was talking to a friend earlier who doesn't play the game, but we've reconnected after a long time. There's we're getting everybody is getting curtains, which is frankly a very reassuring point. Curtains is the weapon that lets you run Gale Force, because it instantly gives you a -2 cooldown, so pretty much most original Azuras will be running that. You could make a point to run it on Dancer Eldigan. I personally don't feel that he's worth the investment. I would rather him dance, let's be honest. Even though he's got a very respectable attack. Last season he got a couple kills, even though he was running Fortress defense, so that part was good. I got a shit ton of defenses in the last 2 weeks. I believe that last week I was at either 9 or 10. This week I am at either 10 or 11, meaning that more people are playing AR. Of course, on one hand, it means that tier 21 is getting oversaturated. Actually, I didn't show you the merge counts for this one. Oh yeah, this was the super high investment. Resplendent Azura. Yeah, I wouldn't be building that, but whatever. Also, I now have all the components for a very classic Gale Force comp on offense, but you're not likely to see me run it. I just don't feel like it's worth the investment. This was the guy who ran 25 duo units. Yeah, they ran more duo units than Mythics. So let me shoot. I wanted. I don't remember what the changes are gonna be. They were from Fey Channel, and something else came up. Oh, the refines, right. Well, I don't really like those refines. I don't really care about. I mean, Arden might be interesting, but it's still very hard to run a player phase melee armor. It's very, very hard. And then Jenny is getting a refine, but don't really care for that. And two Gen 2 units are getting a refine. I know that one of them is who was it? The green guy, not Said. The other guy, Lewin. Lewin might be good because Lewin's weapon is already very good, especially in AR. Bow Hinoka. Yeah, Bow Hinoka is just a PvE unit, so I don't think that that will affect competitive AR. Can they lose Regine here? Yep. I think I could have killed Naga as well. Okay. So this was Magnus. Magnus managed to beat us, so I still wouldn't have kept a 3-loss map on. I think that was day 2 or day 3. Also, I'm gonna show you. I should have shown you. Now I'm gonna keep this for defense replays. I wanted to show you my strategy for Hall of Yorms. Even though recent Hall of Yorms have been all very easy, I have sort of put together a Caeda who I was thinking. Today I got the option to give her Mirror Stance, and I didn't take it because I had Pulse Smoke Corners, so I was thinking maybe I could substitute her for and I could run her in place of Sophia, or maybe I could run her as an alternative to Sophia in Astra season. But I guess Caeda is better for AR defense, so I left a more defense focused set on her. I've been trying to get infantry pulse on her, and I haven't been able to do it. Oh man. I was lucky enough to get Deadeye on Eleonora very early, and that's really useful. Deadeye is pretty much once you get Deadeye, your bow unit is finished. You've got all you need. I've got plenty of available units for. They almost get stalled out. I've got plenty of available fodder units for AR defense, but I don't like. Maybe with the extra slots, I will be able to do all the experiments that I wanted to do. It's a possibility. I'm not giving it. I'm not calling it a guarantee, but I might try and run a few more defenses, just not just for mythic swaps, but just to see if one archetype would benefit me more than others. Oh, and later on today, I had a match. I believe it's one that I didn't show in today's video, where my Thracier did not snipe an Altina because somehow the Altina was not debuffed. So I will need to look further into it to find out why that was. And it's crazy how this match, which is essentially a very outdated map, still punches through a lot of people and a lot of things. Okay, so this was this one. So now we have Titania Lake. Look at my merges. Kagura is at +9. Mirabilis is at +1. Ninian is at +1. Alphonse is at +0, and Tracer is at +2. So I don't have that high of a merge count. Of course, I'm not getting fought by whales, but my units are still doing very respectable damage. With the new tiers, I suspect that this will no longer be the case, but it's still interesting that my units are doing so well. Okay, this was the player, right, who didn't have a healing tower but still tested pretty much all the traps, and they take a long time doing it. They take a very long time doing it, and they still don't engage. Now they are forced to engage. I could make this a real trap, but I don't know. It might not be worth it. I don't think it matters enough. I could leave the setup as is for the time being. Oof. That Alphonse. How many merges? Can't see the merges because Ninian killed them. I think Ninian got 2 kills this week. Overall, being able to run both Mirabilis and Tracer on Astra defense is gonna make life a lot easier. This is a Brave Ike only at +1 with a weird seal and quick riposte. I still don't see that many merges on the offensive units of people who face me. I don't know if there's no dolphin tier at this point, like if I am alone in the 10 merge count, 10 merges split between all units, or what's going on, but I also need to I'm also curious how I did compare to people on my friends list, so I'm going to check that. Yep. Okay, Bike lives. But a lot of people are also no longer running a healing tower, which I'm not a gigantic fan of. I'm not making much usage, if at all, out of my own healing tower now that I get an extra spot for a healer, but still though. Yeah, they can't kill the Alphonse, and so they give up. Okay, these are the matches that you guys didn't see that came out later. So I got fought 10 times in 7 days, which is much more than normal. Normally I would be at 8 usually, and now we're at 10. Overall, like these strategies are fairly boring. This is a Kronya. My map has a significant weakness to Kronya. I don't get the desperation on Kronya. I see people running, but it feels more like a default slot that people aren't exploiting. On Reddit, people are always saying how you don't need damage on Kronya, you don't need a damaging special on Kronya, you should run Disarm Trap on Kronya. I don't know. I just don't feel like Kronya is good enough right now. But yeah, this play is super common for Kronya players against my defense. It sucks for them that they didn't pop my Bull Tower alongside popping my Healing Tower, and also they have the Bull Tower on lane 4, which is not helpful to them. This was a trap gamble, by the way. So had I placed a trap, the reason why I was saying that I should maybe switch to traps is, had I placed a trap over here, this Regine wouldn't have been able to go in. Had Regine gone here, the movement for Kronya would have been restricted. For example, this spot could no longer be occupied by Rayson, so maybe that mattered? I don't know. But yeah, you can smite onto this one, so perhaps it might be worth changing, I don't know. And this is funny. We live on 1 HP. They could not have been happy about this. See, Altina survived somehow. I don't understand why I didn't double her. I need to check the effects on my trace here, because usually killer instant procs so Altina dies. So let me check this in the final match. Overall, I only lost 3 matches and I killed 1, 3, and 4 units in those matches. What's this say? Oh, it's only if penalty is active on phone. Nah, that sucks. That sucks. So I wasn't debuffing. I'm not running that many debuffs, apparently. So I wasn't debuffing Altina. This Kellock is weird. I guess this player didn't have a Naga and didn't want to blast their Alphonse, but I don't know if I would ever run a unit like this. This player had a few merges more than others, and this is a Norne. You know how I feel about Norne. Norne just doesn't do enough. She doesn't have enough damage. She doesn't have any cheating or unique mechanics. Her stat spread is it's acceptable enough to the point where she looks like a tank, but it's not good enough. Like, these are just regular stats. Yeah, she got speed, but she's got 34 res, 39 defense. Like, 61 attack is fine. In this case, it's much higher than I was expecting it to be, but still. And in this case, they tuck her into a corner. My team just goes around her. We saw before that Ninian kills Plumeria. Oh boy. And Flame bites the dust as well. And this lady has, oh, that's an exact lethal onto dual Alphonse. She's got pulse smoke, so that's supposed to counter infantry pulse. It doesn't counter infantry pulse that much when my units go around you. So this was my defense this week. Hold on, let me check. One kill, 3 kills, 4 kills, and everything else was 1. Yeah, that went well. So next week, who am I going to run? Who's the bonus hero next week? Ooh, Triandra's the bonus hero. That's super lucky. I am going to run dual Altina. People have been talking her up. I am running both a team with dual Altina and a team with Fallen Ike, but I have chosen to put the summer support on dual Altina to try her out, to see if she may be a permanent replacement to Fallen Ike. I really like Fallen Ike's damage reduction. I don't know if dual Altina, like, she performs a very different job. But people are talking her up, so I'm gonna try her. And I need to, okay, I already placed this. Good. Let's see who, we'll find out tomorrow who's gonna be the next Astra bonus hero. And yeah, let me just show you my teams for next week really quickly. It's not gonna be water season anymore. It's still gonna be fire season. It's been fire season for a long time. So I am forced to run Freya because she's at +2, and I'm forced to run Air because she's at +3. Mila bonus weeks are going to be sad because my Peony is at +1 and I will have to give up running Peony, and that's going to suck. Sophia team, the usual. I am at the stage where I need to run Mirror Stance on Altina because I don't have any other seals. This is gonna get her res really high, like really high. It's basic. It starts by giving her +9, so she starts at 50 res, and any penalties are transformed into buffs and doubled. So that's pretty crazy. Bike, who I don't use as often anymore. Fallen Ike, who might be facing a lack of stats, maybe, I don't know. No blue tank just yet because hold on, let me check. Maybe Sharena's the bonus Asker trio. No, it's still Alfonse. Okay, no, I'm not running Alfonse with. I already got 2 infantry swords, so I'm not running a third one. And just for player phase, this Edelgard plus Leanne combo, Chill Death, Heron Wing, whatever, it's the usual stuff. I could be running Tethys. Now we get to switch blessings very often with the free blessings that we get from each week, but I don't know if I'm at the stage where I want to switch units every week. It's expensive, it's doable, but it's still gonna be expensive. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my defense roundup for this week. I doubt that anything else is gonna come in, and I should still be in the top 1k. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and as always, hail Satan.